What's the state of play in the Hunter Biden investigation?
We got a handful of more depositions to do. We want to talk to Hunter Biden. We want to talk to James Biden, who did all this business together, and we want to talk to his business partners, Eric Schwerin, Bob Alinsky, Rob Walker. We just sent a subpoena to this Kevin Morris individual. He's the guy who stepped forward and paid Hunter Biden's like $2.5 million in back taxes he owed. But the plan is to do those final depositions and then make a decision on, we're in the impeachment inquiry, if the facts warrant going to actual articles and moving into full impeachment of the president.
So they're both moving forward, albeit at a slow pace. Investigation of Hunter and the impeachment of President Biden.
Yeah. The idea is to finish up all the depositions and the documents that we got three committees working on. You got the Ways and Means Committee, where the whistleblowers came forward and told us about how bad the investigation was run, how unusual, how it was slow walked, the investigation into Hunter Biden. Then you have Chairman Comer's committee, who are looking at the suspicious activity reports, the bank records. They've subpoenaed those. They're compiling that information. That's where we learned about the $200,000 check, the $40,000 check that initially came from China. They're working on that. And then our committee is actually digging. We've now deposed 7 different people who were a part of the Hunter Biden investigation. Particularly with David Weiss, we saw him let the statute of limitations expire for the tax years 2014 and 2015 regarding Hunter Biden, because those are the tax years he got all the money from the Ukrainian energy company Burisma. And that, if he digs into that, that takes him right to the White House, right to Joe Biden and his involvement in Burisma back when he was vice president of the United States.
Congressman, do voters care? Because this has been going on for some time, and there's a degree of impeachment fatigue, investigation fatigue.
Our focus is not on how this may play one way or the other politically. Our focus is on the facts. We have a constitutional duty to do oversight. We are doing that. We had whistleblowers come forward who told us about what was going on with the investigation. Joe Biden's involvement with the company Burisma. There are 4 fundamental facts with the Ukrainian energy company. Fact number 1, Hunter Biden gets put on the board of that company. Fact number 2, he's not qualified to be on the board. He said so himself in an interview. He got the job because of his last name. Fact number 3, the Burisma executives asked Hunter Biden to help them with the pressure they are under from the prosecutor in Ukraine. Fact number 4, Hunter Biden calls his dad goes to Ukraine and gets that prosecutor fired. And more importantly, he says if you don't fire the prosecutor, he was not going to release the money that had already been approved by the President of the State Department, the loan money going to Ukraine. So he leveraged our tax money to get an outcome that benefited his family. And that all squares, by the way, with what the confidential human source told the FBI that was recorded in this now somewhat famous 1023 form, where they lay out that fact pattern. So I think that's central to the case.